Like, if you've never heard of me, there's probably a reason. But I swear, I've been in this. When is this? 2008. San Onofre, the best place on earth. Started coming down here with my dad when I was like 5 or 6 years old. He would just lace together like 3 or 4 leashes and just push me into whitewater. And then once the wave was over and the leashes ran their whole length, he would just pull me back. And that's how I got my start.
Maybe I hold you to blame for all the reasons that you left. And close my eyes till I see your surprise and you're leaving before my time.
I've heard that it all starts and ends at San Onofre, so hoping I can keep surfing down here into my 80s. Maybe 90s, we'll see. This is our evil guard dog. She's vicious. She actually kind of is. Like a lot of people, I absolutely hated running and was super bad at it. I'm still super slow, but running has definitely taught me determination and discipline in my own life. And it's kind of like taking the hard way and overcoming like your mind and having that mental battle. In the end, it's really fulfilling, and it's one of those things that's just you versus you. It's a really liberating thing. So in the beginning of my sobriety journey, there was a few things that really I filled my time with other than the bad stuff. So I leaned heavily into running, exercise, surfing, and going to like hardcore and punk shows, and found like a family in that scene, which is like brought me like some of my best friends today, and very grateful for those things. I think a lot of people with like hard pasts and stuff, it's kind of like the running joke that everyone in hardcore has some like messed up stuff they've been through in life, and it's kind of like a family in itself, like a means to like overcome hard obstacles in life. Kind of like helps you get out your aggression and basically that. I've worked in the surf industry since I was like 14. My first job was cleaning the shaping bays at Jed Knowles, and then when he closed it down, that's when I was looking for other work and asked Chris if Hobie was hiring, and I went and filled out an app, and the rest was history. We're here 9 years later. I've always had an interest with late 60s, like the Bruce Brown films when I was a kid. Those are like some of my favorites, and just kind of like putting yourself in a different era. You just kind of like admire like the people who came before you, and you want to know your history because that's where this whole thing came from. 3 or 4 years ago, I started buying some vintage boards. I just wanted to get a specific few and find the riders that I really liked. Ton 4 Nueva Nose Rider from '67, second gen Rick Drew Harrison improviser, another Nueva Nose Rider, smaller at 10 foot. This one is Hobie Easter Egg, Joe Quigg. We think it's a Joe Quigg. That board's been in my family since the late 50s. It was like the first vintage board I ever had. The impact like I'd like to have on surfing is that just make friends with people you admire in surfing, and also it's cool to know your history on where the sport came from. Spend all your money on boards and movies. Yeah.